Consist. All right, Sierra Leone people, wanna welcome to the Monafo podcast. This is not the first official episode, and we guess nobody else but we own brother, a Sierra Leonean that currently lives in the United States, and also they serve now the U.S. Air Force. We get U.S. Airman First Class. Pardon me if I chop up your last name. Manu Younger, correct?
Yes,
Manu Younger.
younger, yeah.
So good. So welcome to the show. Welcome to the podcast. I
Yeah,
really
thank
appreciate
you.
your
Thank you
time.
so much for having me. Glad for being on the show.
Great. So today we too they can't kind for talk about we as Africans and Sierra Leoneans, and to be specific, we get a lot of interest for the a part of the great military in the world, which
Yes.
is the US military. And
Mm-hmm.
a lot of times I feel like say people them know understand the way about on how for get into the military or how for take proper advantage of the benefits and way come with the military. And since I
Right.
see you on social media, you do your own thing. And
Yeah.
I feel like say the first person way for honor and grace this will podcast there, so it should be you. And I mean, so
Yes.
today
I
we're
appreciate
gonna
that. I appreciate that so much.
great. So today we're going to touch based on few topics there from education benefits, the health benefits, MOS, the ASVAB, which is the most important thing when it comes to getting into the military, and some other benefits that people are able to get out of the military, including
Mm-hmm.
immigration and other stuff then.
Mm-hmm.
So we go start off with the education benefits. But no, actually, before we get to that, what's not the process for make somebody able for get into the US military?
Okay, that's a good question. So first of all, I would advise anybody who want for join, you need for do your research. That's the first place you start from. Before ever I join the military, do extensive research on YouTube, on TikTok. I ask people that would already be there in the States, where they don't join. And I can't forget make my own opinion because all man is talk about go army, go marine, go air force, but everybody getting preference, right? And it's all about waiting at your goals, waiting at your future goals. You get for look for the branch will best align with your goals. So primarily, what to make a joiner for go school, right? For continuing my school, because I've been already in American school in Cyprus. And I say if I dey join, I need for be like in the medical career inside the Air Force. And so based on that goal they will get, I kind of find out say the Air Force align more, towards that goal they will get. So that's why I go the Air Force route. So for somebody where they look at we right now, they listen to this podcast, I could say do your research. Not just follow because person you see person join Air Force, you self go join Air Force. No.
Hmm?
That person they get a whole different goal, will not going to be the same as you. So you have to do your own research, see what works best for you, and you go from there. So that's the first thing I would say you do. Make sure that you do your research. After that, the next step now for take action. You get for begin for study for the ASVAB. And when you dey study for the ASVAB, you get for make sure say you know the job where you want for do, right? If you know say you want for be dentist inside the Air Force, go online, look up the dentist AFSC, because Air Force they call it AFSC, right? Army una they call it MOS.
Yeah.
So for where you don't see the AFSC, they show you all the requirements, they show you the standards there that if you want to do this job, this now the AFQT score where you need forget the line score, and then they tell you the administrative score where you forget the general score. So where you don't know that day now, then you begin for work towards that day towards your ASVAB. So if you want for do like security forces, all you need for get now like a 38, right? So where you study, aim for get like a 40 or 45 so that you go able for meet up that particular AFSCD. So but if you not just study, you go take the exam and then you get like a 40 and then you say, okay, I want to be pilot, you're gonna be disappointed because You don't study, but you don't do you due diligence. So that's what I would say. Start from doing your own research, know the kind of job that you want to do. You know, do deep dive into that job. There are a lot of resources online. You can just look up the job. And the only downside to the jobs then is that some are only kept for citizens. If like we will come out salary carry, you know, green card holder, there are some jobs that you cannot do because you're a green card holder. So then they will limit your options then. But the higher you score, the more jobs that you qualify for. So yeah, that will be my first answer to that.
Okay, so pretty much they say do your research before you even reach out to a recruiter. And
Yeah, because you know, if you do your research, then at that point you know what you want,
hmm
right? You know what you want. Because if you just grab number and go to a recruiter in your office, it can go brainwash you, right? The recruiters then the role now for just sign you up. You're not just a number to them. You're not just like for meet up a quota. Then get a quota where they need for meet up by the end of the month. So if you just go they say I want for join the military, and then they go say, okay, you want for join. Well, okay, guess what? We they go give you maintenance job. And you know ever do maintenance yet, you know, start waiting at maintenance. Then because of you bet for go join, you say, okay, join me. There way you go now, you hate the job we do. So you don't shoot yourself in the foot.
yeah, that's actually valid. That's not true because even me, out of experience, I understand say yes, you get for the because if you know the research, you don't know the job where you want to go for. At the end of the day, you go end up for not like the job where they work, which could prevent you from actually excel.
Mm-hmm.
Now you current MOS or how now they call on the Air Force. Um,
FSC.
yeah. So okay. So step one, know what you want to do. Step two,
Contact the
um,
recruiter.
contact the recruiter. So we don't contact you, don't know what you want to do, you don't know your MOS, you don't know what's in the score what you need for that particular job day. And meaning why don't contact the recruiter or prior to even contacting the recruiter, you don't already begin for study. Um, let's just say you don't reach the recruiter. Waiting at the documentation requirements for make able and it's like what's they qualify
The
you?
first
Because
documentation na green card. You need to get green card. That's not the minimum. All right. After that, now, if you know say you graduate na salon, you get you whether na FBC you go or commerce or Milton Magai, wherever you went to, you get for contact them, then get for send you the transcript,
Mhm,
right? Because the mistakes more people like can make is that they assume that all of a sudden because you don't graduate, so
mhm,
that degree they just roll into the American system. It doesn't work like that. You can be a master's degree holder, and not mean say we can't say you go jump, you just be to go on, you go straight to staff sergeant, or you go straight to no for the Air Force, you not work that way,
mhm.
right? I know say for the army, there are a lot of exceptions. You can get you if you get your degree and they evaluate them, you can go straight to like staff sergeant. You can be senior airman. I don't know if now so now they call them about E4 for BMT, and then when you finish AIT, you become staff sergeant, right?
No, what do you want me to step in and correct that a little
Right.
bit?
I just want to clarify for
Um,
the army.
so based off what me understand is yes, if you have a bachelor degree,
Hmm.
you're able to enlist as a E4,
Yeah.
and you know they get promoted to staff sergeant automatically. Like time
Uh-huh.
and grade, they get you promoted to a sergeant. Then
Okay.
you move to a staff sergeant. But you're right,
Oh.
automatically you will become eligible for become an E4 if you enlist with a bachelor degree.
Okay. So what I was gonna say is like for the Air Force, right? Even though you get a degree, but the highest rank you can come in with is E3. This where they so right now, Airman First Class,
That's
right?
interesting.
So you I don't know why it is, but that's all. That's it. You will come in, you get to go through all the process. There are certain partner evaluation centers the way the Air Force they work with.
Mm-hmm.
So like me, and I send me transcript from Cyprus, I send me transcript from Farabe College, and every other certifications that I get, right? Because the more you get, the better. Then they
Mm-hmm.
can now go shuffle and say, okay, we will accept this, we will accept that, and then
Mm-hmm.
they go use their own system, their own grading system for see how much then credit hours then they convert to in the American own system. So
Mm-hmm.
like it says, okay, with this way you show we this they amounts to like 3 years of like college now, or it can amounts to 4 year degree program now. So right after that, now then can say, okay, with this, you know, go come in as E1, we E1 na airman basic. Then
Mm-hmm.
E2 na airman. Then E3 na first class, airman first class. So then he tell you say, okay, would they make you come in as airman first class? And then like what you say after tech school, where you don't go now, you first duty station, maybe you take the 1 year there, you can promote to senior airman. So for answer the question is where you don't study the ASVAB, or whilst you dey study, contact your school and make somebody, you know, you can talk to your family there after they don't get the transcript, they can either mail them to you or they can send electronic copy of that. But mostly they can, uh, if you get somebody they can America, they can you can give the package to them, then they bring them for you, or you can just make them send them to PDF on the email.
Okay, yeah. So for the viewers that for watch, the version where um men younger, right?
Yep.
Okay, the version where men younger they explain right now. Now the one that we get education out of the US educational
Yes.
system.
Yes.
Because there's a process of you evaluating your courses them from foreign countries then into the American standard
Mm-hmm.
of education system.
Mm-hmm.
But if you already don't get an education in the United States, the- you're not going to go the process of
No, no. All you
reevaluating.
gotta do is pass the ASVAB, add it to your SAT, you good.
Okay, so good. So process. Do you research on the job where you want,
Right.
reach out to a recruiter, study for your ASVAB, or after you reach out to the recruiter, study for your ASVAB,
Uh-huh.
and the requirements then what you need for enlist now the US military, regardless of the branch,
Right.
the basic standard requirements then you have to be a green
Mm.
card holder or a
Yes.
US citizen. And a green card
Yes.
holder means that you're not a permanent resident of the United States.
That's correct.
Um, is there a time frame when you be say you have to live in the US for make you become eligible for like you go be say you come to the US 6 months ago and you get your green card, can you automatically enlist or you have to have been in the country a certain amount of time for you to be eligible to enlist into the
I,
military?
that's an interesting question. I tell you, for the army specifically, if you don't get a green card, you like na 3 months you don't in America, the army they take you.
I don't
All
know.
right, the
I
army
don't know
not
if
gonna
not.
waste time. Today,
I don't
today,
know. I
today,
don't know if
today.
not. Wait, so hold on. I don't know if not short you until I say army. I don't. I don't kind of the sense. Small small job them. When they when they talk about the army, but I will let
I
them know.
almost joined the army. If
Hey,
not to
listen.
if not to before.
Go army. Go army. That's what we're gonna have to talk about.
Listen. Me where I come, where I be there on the process for get me transcript and such. I be they talk to an army recruiter. You not go
Mm.
believe that man they kinda will us. He kinda will us in person. That's how pushy the army is. Like they not even
That
make
that
you
no no. That's
online.
how important the army feels to you are to serve the world, good self
I don't know about
military.
that. I don't know about that. Okay. The army, as the say you not just come, right? They no say this if you begin hearing about the Air Force
Go
this thing, it
army. I'm
change
not
your
gonna hear
mind.
that.
But
Go
if you
army.
begin hearing about the other, it will change your mind. So then they try for convince you ASAP so that you go sign that contract thing. So now I make her they say if you not get any former, history of the Air Force, know nothing about the Air Force or any other military branch. If the army person are the first person we talk to you about the military, to God, my brother, that they get you.
I come right back. Please,
Okay.
the laptop to the golf. All right. Okay. Well, we're not gonna go Army, Navy, Air Force, bathroom. Because you're gonna, whenever I'm in Air Force, I'm in Navy, so when I only do down the Mina, so we're not gonna go into that. Um,
No, but it's the truth. It's the you may know. You may know. We can't follow you. Lay a list. Everything goes smoothly, right? You know they know Yagba.
well, because the Army fields are important enough for me to go smoothly. Let me
I
tell
know,
you.
but it's not to only to you, to everybody else where they
No,
join. Like,
to answer that question, I feel like say the Army gets more accessible recruiting stations and recruiters in. And the Army that recruiters then are more persistent. I think that's what that is.
yeah, I think it's
Because
more like the army need more personnel. That's it. The
yes,
army need
so
more
they get
people. Need more
right.
people. So then they sometimes they lower the standards. Even when it comes to the ASVAB, right? The army gets a whole uh how do you call them? They call it like a residual program where if you fail the ASVAB,
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
yeah, then get that program. They like 2 weeks or 3 weeks. You to go do like a for like now like some school or like a
It's called
lesson you go do.
it's the nickname for that is called dump camp.
Yeah,
So I don't want that to seem like a negative thing because I
it's
feel like
not.
say
It's not.
they're just trying to ensure that everybody has the opportunity
Right,
of passing the ASVAB and being part of the world greatest military and actually harness their true potentials then.
right,
Because some people can be the best soldiers then, but they just not get the academic, you know, strength for make them
right, right,
pass, testing. Some people can be the smartest people, but if you put them in front of test, national test them, they mess up.
right.
You understand?
It's a
So I
mess.
feel like say, yeah, that program then for help, people and where they struggle with passing the ASVAB. Because I also got the physical aspect of it also. When we say
Mm-hmm,
if let's just say you're not physically in shape, the nickname for that is called fat camp. I'm not sure
mm-hmm,
if that's even politically correct to say, but like then they send you go like a pre-basic training course when we say that go get you physically ready. And trust me, when I went to basic training, the people in way go to that company,
mm-hmm.
they are strong as hell. They
Yeah.
are physically fit because
Mm-hmm.
they've already been through that process there for the past 3 weeks, 4 weeks, maybe a
Yeah.
month
Yeah.
prior to you guys actually getting
Nine
shipped.
then call the delayed entry program.
Right.
Right.
Prior to you guys actually being shipped to basic training. Because I had a
Right.
Jamaican friend back at basic training when he said he's a heavy dude, big dude, but that
Mm-hmm.
dude can move. He went to fat
Yeah.
camp.
Yeah.
Like I see that guy that will do ACFT. He beat me on the split dragon carry. I'm like, this dude weighed twice my weight,
Mm-hmm.
but
Mm-hmm.
he's faster than me. And
Right.
because he went to that program that's helped
Yeah.
him,
Yeah, for sure.
become physically prepared. So move forward with the other questions then, right? So how important is the ASVAB when it comes to your military career?
You know, for
And break and
example,
down for people that we don't understand the military term. What is the ASVAB?
I will for put this in context, I will give you a story like an example, right? So now my job we get this, she's Chinese, right? But she was born here, but the parents are from China. And
Mhm.
so yesterday we were talking about, the how China is ahead, like when it comes to technology and with all the AI stuff going on, right? And then we were talking about the app TikTok, and China have a app called Red Book, Little Red Book, right? So I was
Mm,
telling her, all the apps that we use in America, it's made by the Chinese, and I admire how the Chinese people, like even little kids, they can come up and innovate, create an app that will benefit the whole world, right?
mhm.
And then he said the reason why then they be so smart and be so like ahead of most of the other people, the other kids in the world is because at a little age, they get project the way that they do in school for
Mhm.
build like you can build like a app, or you can make something where somebody they
So
use like
that they get them
equipment.
exposed to STEM classes then
Right,
at a very
right,
early age.
exactly. They say, but when they go college, then get an exam. Where did they take? Like I would get WAS, right? Na salon, or
Mhm.
where they get SAT. And say that particular exam day, now in they destroy but people in future na China. So that exam now in they determine who school you dey go, whether you dey go na like A grade school them or grade A schools them, or whether you go be a medical doctor or a lawyer. So
Mhm.
that exam day na the make it or break it na China. If
Mhm.
you take and pass one term, like let's say if you want to go na like Harvard kind of, the Harvard tier na China, the equivalent of Harvard na China. If you take that exam day more than once,
Mhm.
automatically you disqualify for the rest of your life. So that's
Okay.
how important that exam is. So they
Mhm.
say that exam they differentiate the middle class from the rich
Mhm.
people. So that's how the ASVAB is also, right? The
Okay.
ASVAB now they make it or break it. There are certain jobs that if you fail the ASVAB, you cannot do them. Like if you want to be a load master, or you want to be a pilot, you want to be a doctor, or you want to be cyber, right? You,
Mhm.
you cannot go and fail the ASVAB and then you say, oh, I want to be cyber now. So in fact the minimum way for get for like some certain cyber jobs they need for get like a 80.
Mhm.
So
80 what? Is it 80 general score
like
or
80 in the
80
line
on
score,
line
80
score? Okay.
on the line score, right? So
Mhm.
that means you forget like a above 65 on the administrative section, and you
Mhm.
get like more than 65 on the general and the math knowledge and all the arithmetic reasoning and all of that. So for you get
Mhm.
a whole 85 day from on your line score.
Mhm.
So, with that being said, if you know say you want for do a job where you go translate to the civilian world, where you go come on at the military aim for make good money, you need for do
Mhm.
well on the ASVAB.
That's
However,
actually key.
however, you can still retake your ASVAB like later on when you finish your first contract. If you want to retrain or you cross train to another AFSC, you can take the ASVAB and improve your score. Even though they on deployment here, so like my own job, my own FSC, right? Now air
Mhm.
transportation. There's somebody there with we way in want for become a load master. So in ASVAB score not be too good, so it take the ASVAB way with there. So and now in score don't improve. So for the Air Force, just like normal with the army get like a makeup, you can take the ASVAB again
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
make up your score.
So pretty much for what I call with you talk is having a higher score at the ASVAB is of an utmost importance.
Yeah, higher
And
score opens more doors, more opportunities. You can get a whole list, like you can get more than 80 jobs will available to you. The only limitation with that, which you having a higher score, is if you're a green card holder. That's
now
the only
you
limitation.
status, your citizenship
Yes,
status.
yes, yes.
Okay.
If you are a citizen already and then you have a higher score, the only thing normal you need for do is wait for like if that job did not available at the time where you enlist, you just gotta wait. That's all.
Mhm. Okay, so yeah, pretty much get a higher score, go provide the opportunity for you to have the flexibility to choose from different
from
jobs within
yeah, a
the
wide range of
military.
jobs.
Yeah, variety range of jobs, which also is key because which I feel say people in feel for understand is it's one thing to be in the military and wear the uniform, carry the pride. You understand? There is another thing of actually having an MOS that you can do for the duration of your contracts, whether it is 3 years,
Mhm.
6 years, whatever it is, when we say you they earn experience, then they will be say they are going to be extremely marketable in civilian life after you left. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Because
Yep.
but again, that also depends on what you want to do. That like let me
Mm-hmm.
put it, if we can go back to what you said previously, do your research
Mm-hmm.
on what you want to do before you even
That's
reach out.
that's important. That's the main thing. Before
Yeah,
you ever
before
join, do your research. Yeah.
yeah, before you even reach out to the recruiter. So it is very important for me you know what you want in the military and how is that going to support you civilian career, whether it is while you are still in the military as the one who do reserve or national guard, or after when you don't left the military. And all that this comes down to your ASVAB score, which is the most
Right.
important thing. Um, Great. So moving past that, you don't enlist, you don't put your credentials in together, you don't do your research, you don't know the MOS you want, you don't study hard, not to be a statistic or try to put things them in a statistic or type of thing, right? Africans can do anything. And I'm saying, especially when it comes to that education aspects of things, then like we can study hard. And I'm saying,
Yeah.
let's just say you don't
Yeah.
put the work in, you don't burn candle, you don't study oldness, you don't burn that
Mm-hmm.
for lamp oil, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You don't burn you lantern lights. I'm
Mm-hmm.
taking us back back at
Yeah.
some
I know. I know. I know. I
you know
know.
what
I
I
feel
mean?
you.
You don't do all that, you don't get that crazy ASVAB score for you MOS and you don't get inside the military.
Mm-hmm.
How what are the challenges that we person for expect physically when you get to basic training?
Yeah, that's I mean that depends. It varies from one person to the other, right?
Hmm.
Because everybody different. You got some people that when it come to academics, they really really they up there, but when it come to physical training, they're weak, right? Maybe somebody where you don't grow up in a salon, depending on the background, right? Somebody where maybe your family was well to do, right? You
The
never
level
live
of salon,
from.
you put
I
the
know.
girl of
Let's say
salon
you
on
see,
level.
yeah, from na salon, they ever
Yeah.
like how some man be there, they go gym, they take they get water 5 gallon, put on a head, and
Hmm.
everything, and
Hmm.
you maybe you get person where they cook for you, you get person where they book for you, you get all that, right? Then you come
Hmm.
and you come meet up people the way they start waiting and suffer. They start
Yeah.
waiting
Hmm.
mean for hustle, right? Like
Yeah,
them
yeah,
people that we come out in Caribbean, like Jamaicans and
yeah.
Haitians, now
They
then they
put the
don't they
body
take
through
time
so
to
much that
PT.
they are physically
Exactly.
well, fit.
Yeah. So it's one thing for you to ace your ASVAB score, but that's why I also maybe I didn't say this from the start, but while you're seeing the recruiter, start getting in shape, start getting fit, start
Soon as you
going
start,
to the
man of
gym.
cut you off, I don't pardon me for cut you off, right? Soon as you start having the mentality of I want to get into the military,
Right.
start looking at your physical fitness.
Yeah.
Very, very important.
Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of tools out there. You can go online and you just put what are the physical requirements, for the military, and it's gonna tell you. There are people who are on YouTube that have a specific channel that's dedicated to showing you the regiment in BMT, like what you're gonna be doing in week one, what you're gonna be doing for the PT, what you need to do, push-ups, sit-ups, and all of that. And even for Air Force is not that hard. Like with as compared to what they do. We
Mhm.
I think
Go
two
army,
miles, huh?
go army.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. So 2 miles, 3 miles. I mean, that for some man that in a like walk in the park, but when it comes to other person, you go struggle, you know. So
Mhm.
but because you know the kind of food we they eat in America, all this processed food. So man, as he can salon, I mean, as he come out salon to America, inside 6 months, you don't begin bump, you don't begin pull belly, you don't begin, you don't begin the swell, you know.
American life don't beat you.
Yeah, yeah. And then if you say now enjoy the enjoy life, if you say me I don't suffer a salon, so you want you want be every day they eat McDonald's, every day they eat Burger King, you know, you
Mm.
begin for gain weight and you want to go join, then there will be a big stumbling block, a big obstacle to you physical goals where you need for achieve for join. So I go say whilst you there on that process, not wait stay they don't take you. Begin for run, begin for jog, begin for do push-ups, begin for do sit-ups now also. And the best thing I could tell anybody is if you get a accountability partner, right? Now that did not help me. If you forget somebody where self get the same, even if you not to military to join, but somebody way dedicated for going to gym, make that person the party, and you go see the difference.
Okay. So pretty much what you're saying is, the physical aspect of it all is you have to be you get for work on you running,
Yeah, yeah.
you get for work
I,
on your push-ups. I'm not sure how the Air Force or the Navy they own fitness things in there, but like in the Army, I think uh the running time, the max, sorry,
the
there's
minimum.
just the minimum. Nah, uh, no, man of flip am out. So the least score where you be able to get where you to run is I think for males them you run 20 minutes 2 miles.
Right.
And the the greatest the max is I think 13 minutes, 13
Mm-hmm.
30 or 13:40 for where they run 2 miles. And
Mm-hmm.
that which is very important because people they can be physically strong, but they not get the running endurance.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Man can go to a gym that they lift 200 pounds, 300 pounds, but
Right.
running
And you not
20
get
minutes,
cardio.
two
You not
miles,
get strong cardio. Yeah.
it's not a child's play.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's after we don't do everything we get for do, study, research your MOS, study for the ASVAB, reach out to your recruiter, get all the documentation that we need, which is your college transcripts, and if you have college transcripts them.
College transcript, and also the important side is if you married, you need for get you married certificate. You get for give you birth certificate, you wife in birth certificate. If you get a salon passport, you get for submit all that day. You get for all the immunization, vaccination card that we get, you get for give all that day. If you get Pekin, you get for give Pekin in birth certificate and all that.
That is not the
Because
HR part of it, part of things and
yeah,
now.
yeah, but that I mean, for me, before even I join, you know, they get for ask you all, and they once you there in the
Mm.
process, because they get for puts you know life insurance, you know, for your spouse and for your picking them and all that. So and also we then get for the pay you if you married, you get for get dependent rate, you know. So all that they you need for take into consideration.
So this the for talk about the military is huge. So we're just gonna jump into things then, right?
Right.
Let's get into the importance of things. The reason why people actually they join the military. 9 times out of 10, it is for country and glory.
Mm-hmm.
But the 1%, it is for the benefits of what they come with them.
Right.
This now maybe two or three parts question. One, how the military go benefits you as a foreigner, or since we dey talk Creole as a Sierra Leonean to be specific, what are the benefits that we able to get from the military and the aspect of health benefits, education benefits, immigration benefits, and yeah, let's keep it at that. The health, education, and immigration. Or
Yeah.
also, how are you going to benefit? What's another benefits that we're able to get like? the housing benefits them, the traveling benefits them. But let's just stick on those three: health, immigration, and education.
Right. I go start with education because that thing I mean primary benefits where make a join for. The two biggest education benefits now the TA and the post 9/11 GI Bill, right? Um, pass, live in America it's for long, but if you don't live in America, you didn't know that.
May I make a quick correction on that?
Mm,
So the post 9/11, that's for active duties, correct?
I mean, the
Because
reserve
I
is to
think
extent they get, yeah.
Reserve and National Guard they use the Montgomery, I think.
So the post 9/11,
I don't know. I'm just asking.
no, the post 9/11 available to all man, and then the Montgomery. The difference is you can use if you use the Montgomery whilst you they active, that's it. Where you not able for transfer am to your pikin or to
To
your
somebody.
spouse,
Hmm.
right? But the post 9/11 you can still use them and you transfer them to your spouse or to your pikin,
Okay. All right. All
right?
right. So let's go. Yeah. So education
So
benefits.
like for example, me wife before me they can make I be done there for a while, and
Hmm.
in self is say if you be no if you don't join the military, right? But you don't say salon people there all man get in your mentality. So man
I'm
if
not touch on that. I am going to touch on that. I got a lot
yeah,
of talk to listen.
so
Let's yeah.
so me wife now we don't see why I don't join, that I dey get tuition assistance. He get so much loan right now. Even though he don't graduate, he dey do masters now, but he still get for worry about for pay them loans the day, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
Especially me, the reason we make I join the military, I want be a medical doctor. I want check the school fees there for go medical school.
That's a hundred
you know
thousand
you
enough.
can you can still go, but you go spend your whole life they pay you medical
Yeah.
school fees then till you die.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
but the military, the tuition assistance you get 4,500 every year, right?
Mhm.
And some,
$4,500.
yes, every single year, right? And depending on you rank, if you're not A1C like a me rank or lower, because you didn't make that much every year, so then get what they call the Pell Grant, when a financial aid, where you can add to the TA as active duty. You can take this, you take the TA, and guess what? You get some money back at the end of the day, right? So when you just need for able for play with the system, you need for play with the system, and I meet people, and most of the Nigerians they want meet, they all now they hack this. But some man can they say the military say, I know right now, I know me head not give me for go school. I dey wait stay where I don't done. Right? The earlier you begin school, the better. Because
Hmm.
as you begin go up in rank, the more responsibility that you get forget. So then and they, and maybe if you not married yet, as you begin married, you begin get picking, you mind your priorities they change. So
Hmm.
if you're a single airman, the first advice I will give you is you go as you don't get your 5 level, begin for go school, apply. And that for the 500 it might not sound like too much, right? But depend on the school where you go, because you're not gonna go take that for the 500. You say you want to go Harvard or you want to go Princeton. That's
Right.
bullshit, right?
Yeah.
So go find schools there where there are a lot of schools where are military friendly schools where you
Hmm.
can just, you take your classes with them online, and then whilst you dey work, and then like me, I don't make almost over $6,000 just from school, all the military funds that I don't get from
Hmm.
the Pell Grant, right?
Hmm.
And I dey look myself at the one that say, wow, it's like literally you're being paid to go to school,
Yes.
right? And my
Hmm.
wife they look me say you get luck. I wish I be know them till they are so I can, right? So
Hmm.
but some people they still go talk this, still they not go listen. But the tuition assistance now the first hack that day. And then the second thing is the post 9/11, which
Hmm.
I know a lady will be say in back if you did at the army for like 4 years, first contract as he done. Now they using post 9/11 where you don't separate from the military. Where you use your 9/11 GI Bill, they put you on active duty orders. So you
Hmm.
dey still get BH, even though you're not actively dey inside the military, but you dey get BH, and
Hmm.
then you dey get books, you dey get
Nice.
yeah. So once you don't left the military, if you not be do school while you dey in, that's the best time, the next best time for start for go school. You can go school, you can do your masters if you don't get your first degree, or you can do your undergrad, and you can still work.
Mhm.
If you don't get VA disability, if you don't get 100%, you don't need for go work again, because that day not for life. You dey get that day, and then you dey get you housing allowance, and
Mhm.
also if you buy house where you dey inside the military, and now you don't begin renter, you dey get additional income. You dey get rent income. You dey get
We're gonna
VA.
we're gonna touch on that sometime, some
Right,
other time. So let's
right.
just
So
focus on the education right now.
so the post 9/11 is really is the best one, because you dey get housing allowance with her.
Yeah. So this is very important because where me go basic training we company first sergeants always the remind we of the why, WHY. The pretty say purpose, right? Of why you joined the military. That is very, very important. No matter what branch where you enlisted, where you enlisted, right?
Right.
So that again for be the foundation of your driving factor
Mm-hmm.
towards pursuing what you want to
Mm-hmm.
pursue, or will allow you for deal with whatever things they get for deal with within the military.
Mm-hmm.
And education, just like your education for me was one. Um, it's very, very important to make you take advantage of this benefits there also. Because no other job not then at the world where they pay you for go school while at the same time they pay you tuition.
Mm-hmm.
No job not exist. You understand? And at the only military, and at the military, and at the only job down there, the US military to be specific, and the only job down there where they do such a thing. And
Mm-hmm.
it's very important because, like we say, loans are very, very, very um how am I supposed financially draining
Mm-hmm.
at the US. You
Mm-hmm.
know, especially if you get like there, like we want to go for medical stuff, so 100,000 plus loans
Mm-hmm.
them. You know, then after you graduate, your monthly bill is probably gonna come up to then $2,000-3,000
Right.
just for make you pay every month. Um, yeah, it's different benefits in doing this. People are able to use, like what you mentioned, the TA benefits, the the um
Post
the
9/11.
post 9/11, the Montgomery GI bills,
Mm-hmm.
the the EAT also, and the TA benefits. I think that is something when be say. I don't know how one to apply for Dande, not the uh, 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 Air Force, but I think the military you gotta go to a website when you say
Yep.
you
Yep.
apply for that
So you
benefits
dey
there.
go for the Air Force, you dey go on that what they call the Air Force portal. But I go say is before you go na the portal, the first thing I do I go na my home station, I go na the education center. Right?
Hmm.
Go where
There
you
we
see you
go.
don't reach now you home base, or you home do the station. Go na the education center. There are a lot of people there that are gonna help you. You go there,
So
you tell them.
we got for first time when we say we will go in depth on how to access this thing also
Right,
because I know say
right.
we must get military personnel still where they inside the US military when as Civilians then we don't know how to access these things because these are things that you don't ask, they don't tell.
Yep.
And if they don't tell, you don't know. And if you
Yes.
don't know, you lose. That's
Exactly.
just what that is. So one of the benefits then, like what he said, the most important benefits maybe is anybody can give anybody as a gift, and this one is education. The
Right.
military will give that to you. When you enlist at the military, regardless of the MOS, regardless of the job where you get inside the military, that comes automatically to you. As
Uh-huh.
for the fact say you enlist, you become a military person, you wear that uniform, you automatically get this benefits there. So regardless of your rank, your age, or the job where you're doing at the military. But there is one catch. You ASVAB score matter.
Yes.
Your ASVAB score matters. So you ASVAB pretty much now you get everything for do with you now the
You
military. Your
ASVAB
ASVAB,
the tickets. The tickets.
yes, you ASVAB and you physical fitness scores them
Right.
because the other but then we'll go into that later. So yeah, education benefits. So we're moving on to the medical benefits.
Mm-hmm.
You
All
know.
right. So the health benefits, then the number one are the trachea,
Hmm.
right? The trachea na a lifesaver. I
Hmm.
know somebody who all the work we in West get wetin dem call lupus, right? And that day we get always within hospital. And if you not get trachea, if you dey go with you normal insurance as a civilian, every time the doctor they see you, they pay more than $250
Copay.
just for consultation, and then medication and stuff. They go to them $1,000. So you need for be seen every 1 week,
Hmm.
because that lupus day na something where it deadly, and if you know they take you medication on time, it can cause death. So
Hmm.
it tell me say recently we've gone that surgery and the bill come to $500,000. Where
Can
they not
imagine.
even see the bill. They not even see the bill. The military foot the bill.
Hmm.
Everything 100%. So tell
Imagine
me
that
if I
that
don't
5 grand for be don't land nine mil box.
exactly $500,000.
500,000.
Five hundred
That's
thousand.
$500,000.
Yes, that's crazy.
Yeah. That
That's crazy.
enough for everybody paying at this life.
Yeah. So
Wow.
so imagine you will see and say and I come
Five
on team
hundred
because
thousand.
because the
Wait,
bill
hold
no
on,
can
hold
I
on.
but yeah,
So hold on, let people don't understand this. Not to $5,000. Not to
five
$500.
hundred thousand
Five
dollars.
hundred
Five
thousand dollars.
hundred thousand dollars.
Almost $1 million.
Almost 1 million.
Whose health insurance now this world will go pay you medical bill way come up
Mm-hmm.
to $500,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine. And imagine this the person why they talk about in order na the military. Now is it the person wey dey tell me now, me padi now all the work, but would I get the surgery na in WEF, right? In WEF na civilian. So the good thing also is not only for you the service member, you spouse also eligible for enjoyer. You pikin are also eligible.
Mhm. So for people who they listen, who get for listen, right? Education benefits. So benefits the way they get at the military, where they come to
Mm-hmm,
you automatically when you don't join the military,
mm-hmm.
regardless of whose branch. Now education, they pay for you
Right,
for go school, they pay you while they go school.
right.
Second one, now health care benefits,
Mm-hmm.
the healthcare insurance. And we within the Western world, we know how expensive, especially the United States, we
Yeah,
know how expensive medical insurance can be. We're going
yeah.
to hospital, you might as well just sell your house,
Me,
take your
la
money.
tell you why. La
No.
tell you, my wife go ER one time just for go inside the ambulance. Now almost
Yeah,
five
one
thousand.
yeah, 1,000 enough. Yeah, I know. Let me just tell.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So just imagine and forget about say insurance is expensive. Okay, well, I did get a civilian job, live done, I get good insurance. The military, which people that also understand are flat scales. And no
yes.
matter if you get
Because
six
insurance,
people in,
you dey copay. You know, then they pay everything for you. You get for copay for some of the medications that we get.
right. So it no matter if now six people they get under you military insurance or now seven people on a one person, you
Mm-hmm.
they pay flat.
Right.
When this is civilian insurance, you they pay by eight.
Yes.
So when you get seven people in, you they pay 7% price.
Yes.
Not to say that flat 500, let's just say for
Uh-huh.
example,
Uh-huh.
$500 nine now you they pay every month for military insurance, right?
Well, I explain you. I get me mother-in-law recently a be sick.
Yeah.
Where say where you come out salon, where you can, I ask so that they treat you first, then they make everything before they
They
send
give
the
the
bill.
bill.
you know, you know, when I ask her, oh, you this the artist say yes, yeah, they feel the pain,
Yeah,
just
give
feel
me
say
that.
I'm on a free everything, when they don't treat her everything, when they send the bill na the mail, when you open the bill, it say almost $3,000. It say for waiting for this small call where I be get. Yes, so now
When people don't
anytime
understand
we
this,
see small sick, he say no, I well. He say I well care, I well.
when people also don't understand this, right? You they able grab and they go give you maybe one bottle Tylenol, let's just say Panadol for Sierra Leone
Yeah,
understanding, right? That day they send you the $2,000 bill now.
Exactly.
For something we say they're gonna store, you go spend maybe 20, $30. Or for the
Mm-hmm.
first second of that hospital, they go and for you for a day,
Yeah.
for me a headache. So
Yeah,
all
imagine, what would they salon? Sometimes you go to them small clinic there or their pharmacy there, then go put you
mm,
on a drip, maybe
yeah.
then give you injection for 3 days, and the billing
Mm-hmm.
even reach to $100, right? So in begin compare now to like when they salon say,
Salon. Mm.
who's kind thing who's kind this money here so they do for buy land now, you begin for compare say what you
We
dey
ain't
do
compare
for
the
buy
money.
land.
So yeah, so it's very important to join the military. You dey get proper education benefits them, they get proper medical benefits,
Mhm.
and also immigration.
Oh yeah,
How it dey benefits. This are for the people away in this state, they get green card.
yes.
How immigration they benefit, how the military they benefits you immigration status
The
as a
immigration
military
one na sure.
personnel.
The immigration na sure ball. Um, then they check records, right? If you get any criminal records and stuff from where you done the America, that na one stumbling block for some people. Like if
Yeah.
you na make where you can, if you want join the military, you go wanted.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you go begin dey live life, if you say, oh, you hate don God because you don come America, you go commit crime, or maybe you dey somewhere at the wrong place at the wrong time,
Mm-hmm.
outside crime dey all una all that as then they go inside the record a problem. So yes, of course, you get immigration benefits, but wetin dey go on right now with this government is crazy, right?
Yeah.
The slightest thing, the
So
slightest mistake we
so
make.
so immigration benefits, guys, just to make we wouldn't call on waiting when younger say, right? And when maybe the basic training, I know people are way enlist with green card.
Mhm.
You understand? And before we left basic training, now mind you, when you can America, you get forget to green card. Hopefully I'm wrong. I stand to be corrected. You know, it's immigration specialist. But when you get to green card, I think 5 years, now you're for dinner the country
Yep,
as a
yep,
permanent
that's
resident
correct.
for make you become eligible for
Mm,
become a US citizen. Right?
right,
And that is if you get for naturalized, you go study,
right,
then you pass, and you
mm,
get your naturalization certificate, depending
right,
on how you can America, because we can America different, right?
mm,
But if you get a green card and you enlist going at the military, literally able then a basic training. You become a citizen before you left basic training.
yeah,
I've seen it. So
yeah. That did
technically,
happen to me. That did happen to me. I become a citizen, a basic thing.
there you go. So technically, you become a citizen within the time frame of 3 months or 4
Yes,
5 months, depending on how long
yes,
you instead of you have to wait that 5 years.
yes,
So just think about it. Instead of let's just say don't kind of make a 1 year ago, you want to enlist in the military. Now you enlist in the military, then in 6 months' time, you don't get citizenship. So now within 1 year, 6 months, you don't become a US citizen. You don't
oh
have to wait
yes,
5 years.
oh
You don't
yes,
have to wait 5 years. Things
mm,
get fast, like it process to get fast forward. You understand? And which is very, 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 very important because lifetime is everything. You
yeah,
understand? That 5 year the way they wait, somebody become a citizen, might file for me, people might bring somebody in America or whatnot, here and there. You don't cut some shots to 1 year, 6 months, or maybe 2 years. You
yes,
understand? So for wrap things them up, where you get now the military before you go, just like what we just don't say, think about your MOS.
right.
Do your research on the job where you want to do. We
Mm-hmm.
don't do your research, understand
Not
what
say,
that
hey,
is.
because I see Manasseh go wear this uniform.
Yes,
I be back
you
at the
back on
go at the
one.
go where
Yes,
I see Dominic go join the army back at no. Forget
right,
about Falamakata. Do you
right.
research yourself?
Do your research, understand the score where you need, you ASVAB score where you need for that
Mm-hmm.
particular job day, and begin study towards that.
Yes.
Secondly, reach out to a recruiter.
Yep.
talk to a recruiter because when you already know what you want, you go present and to the recruiter, it becomes very easy for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And
When
when
I don't
you
need to
talk to the recruiter, make sure say you not ever sign the contract. Not sign the contract if you don't understand what's in the contract they say. Sometimes then the
Mhm.
recruiter can trick you for sign a contract. Like I know
Yeah.
somebody where he say the recruiter trick am for let go sign for job where it now all part of maintenance job, but not to that particular job they be want.
So
Right?
technically, read before you sign.
Read the contract. Read the
Yeah.
contract. If you
And
don't
then page
understand, tell and
and then page
say
and then like you don't go that file late. But take your time and read them. Now like what? Three to five
exactly.
five
Exactly.
page.
Then if like so you be get loan there, right? If you be get loan there before you dey join the military, like student loan or waiting, you get for include ask and say I want for the
Yeah.
military, pay this loan there. And
I will
that's why
speak
you need for
I will speak on that because where I enlist inside the military, I had just
mm-hmm,
graduated. Cornell
mm-hmm,
University graduated with me undergrad. And
mm-hmm,
I get students loans them. This is
mm-hmm.
very important. If you get loans, right? Do not take that sign of bonus. Make them pay you student loans them.
Yes,
Because that sign of bonus, the way that they give people, and they will tell you say it's 50,000, but you're not getting 50,000.
yes,
When
because
you
it's
don't
taxed.
cut tax, then you're probably gonna
Mm-hmm.
get like 30,000.
Yeah,
But when you do you sign up that you student loan payments, the payments plan, and let's just say you sign up for like 6 years or 3 years. Instead of that time the every year that they pay student loan.
yeah,
However it be, you they get the certain percentages and where you need for guests to make your student loan get paid.
right.
I'm saying, but yeah, just to make I go back for make a brief, which we'll talk
Mm-hmm.
about. Get you ASVAB score, know what you want. Now the military do research, get the ASVAB score, reach out to a recruiter, present one thing about America, you the able put you demand, and
Mm-hmm.
the person is obligated to ensuring that they follow you demand and actually support with you they get them scenario ones.
Right,
Okay,
yeah,
like
because
so
now
only the boy,
win-win, a win-win scenario this.
yeah.
You dey
As
him
long
him dey
as
get what he wants, you self get what you want.
as long as you not sign contracts, you are more important than the recruiter because
Yes,
they want you as a number. You get for make sure
yes,
say you number the benefits you.
yes.
And when you don't come out there, start working out, start
Mm-hmm.
getting in shape. And after that, not always forget the your why, education benefits, the immigration benefits, what we don't talk about when they say they
Mm-hmm.
pay for your university or going these topics that also they get subtopics that when we say
Yeah, I
we
mean,
still go into
I
this,
tell you, I say, we know able Donald one
we're
day.
not able to
There's
now.
a lot.
So yeah, just think about the benefits there. That they pay you for go school, that they pay for your tuition. Also, when it comes to insurance, you they get the one of the best quality insurance them in the world if you know
Yeah,
how to use it.
yes,
Obviously, immigration benefits them. You get the opportunity for becoming a U.S. citizen at a such
yes.
short
And
time.
and then I will talk something quick, then get what they call parole in place. Right? Parole in place now a program where if let's say you come out from a country where they're unstable, like politically unstable, where they persecute people and they right, then you maybe you
Mhm.
don't come in your parents then they you get that parole in place there that they able for put in package for them. This the most of the people that way they do this now like people that
I've,
way Mexico, Haiti, then people that they do that they
mhm.
yeah,
I've never heard of this.
yeah,
I know everybody's. I want to make you go a little bit into and then become very clear. Because one way, no matter how look at some, when anyway, let's not get political with this. So
yeah.
just explain a little bit
And at
further on
the
this.
army now the more they do that, they then call them parole in place. So parole in place is like a program. It's just like a way they do asylum. So you they make sure you where you don't join before you they join, you they tell the recruiter say, I want that program be, right? I want that if I sign this contract, I want me mama, me papa for leading able for like you they look say then they na the US already, but they not get green card, right? So you now Instead of them wait stay how many years for later that 5 years or waiting for later and get a
We
green
go
card.
instead of you fight for them, you wait all
Yeah,
that process.
yeah,
Then,
you being in the military, you can make later and get paper.
see, so then on another advantage where they come in the immigration aspect of things, then
Right.
people may not ever know
But
are just
you
transport.
get for make you could agree to that and put her in writing before you sign the contract.
Good. So meaning you get for make sure say the things the way you they request need for then that paper wouldn't give say make you sign. If it's
Yeah,
not them,
that's the only way because if you say, oh, why be they make me, you could have say, go give me this, I say, okay, bring the
then you say
contract.
later on, yeah.
Yeah, and then if it's not there, it's not in writing. You're not able to do nothing because you're not the party contract.
Well,
Eh,
Sam, I wish this conversation also for last a little bit longer because we
I know,
can
but I
learn.
mean, we got more time, you know.
Yeah, there's so much we can learn, there's so much we can teach. But you know, we go spend time for make we come back and educate
Right.
people and more and in depth on these things that so. But again, when I will get for watching now, when I thank you so much to the viewers there.
Yes.
This is our first official podcast of the Munafa podcast, Wusai conversation, they add values. We dey talk about things the way they add value to people, their life, them, real
Right.
life experiences, them, life lessons, them. Thank you so much, Minyanga, for
Yeah.
come support this first official
And
episode. Yeah,
real
so
quick, you can go follow me on my Facebook. My
there we
name na
go.
Manasseh Mayonga. Just put Manasseh Manasseh, and then Menyonga. Men are getting younger. Men are getting younger. Menyonga is so easy. Men are getting younger. And then on TikTok,
Menyangar.
yes, on TikTok, it's Manasseh241, or you can just say Manny, Manny, Manny. That me TikTok, Manny, Manny. Or you can go YouTube. YouTube, me name then the M and M show, the M and M. So Money and Military. So you can subscribe, follow me on Facebook, TikTok, or YouTube, any side where you're more active and for help for know more of this kind of content, for know more about the military, how for you do your enlistment process. We they share a lot by the grace of God. As the weeks and months they go, we get for talk hopefully more stuff on
No,
this.
definitely, definitely. I would definitely love to have you back on the show.
Yeah,
But when I follow this word, there's a reason with me. Now you're not the first person who I choose for me to start
right.
this. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Because I just spend a lot of time on social media. I just see content that they pop up on my stream. I they
right,
watch them, and I know
right,
say you they play your part for educate people them.
right.
And I feel like
and
say
and then and then interestingly now so me self understand I be they see where people and they this same content the why they do so the first
people in the,
person will
yeah.
inspire me then call and Jody with a Y. Jody with a
Hmm.
why come America now in content then first with me for pop-up in my feed and it's so educative and it will show you everything and from here I able for know most of them things that I are able to share today. So I
There we
mean
go.
where you not self go don't join, you self go be in that position one day for the educate people about that too.
Yeah. And the reason make I feel like say we need for do this podcast and so and actually do a Mr. Creole now because I don't notice say a lot of Segalinians then they get into the military.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm saying prior to me enlisting, maybe now one or two Segalinians and I know sitting in the military.
Ah,
But now
yeah,
we gonna eat feed. It is
yeah,
see two, three, four, five camaraderie,
yeah,
especially in the Segalin community.
yeah,
You will see somebody who is to be a blogger, all of a
mm-hmm.
sudden he's in the military. And
Yeah,
um, yeah, so I feel like say people in the become more attracted to the U.S. military. And
yeah.
for put out a disclaimer, right? The military is not a bad thing. People in feel say going to the military, you're going to die.
Oh yeah.
So that will
uh,
come. That will come regardless. Whether you say in a doctor work they do, whether you say in a HR office job they do, whether you say in a police, whether you say in a firefighter, whether you say in a teacher, every job that you're doing has its own
pros and
um, um,
cons.
hazards then,
Yes.
possible hazards then. But
Yeah.
the military, they go inside it with the intention of dying.
That
Everything that they go
make you
teach
when
you,
you dey go inside the military, you get forget what they call exit plan. You forget exit
Yes.
plan. Where they cannot
And the
more be
exit plan is the
if for no.
education.
Mm-hmm.
And what they say education, just to also put it out there, you don't need to have a degree. Go
Yeah.
to a university. You
Yeah.
can go to a trade school. You can get
Yes.
certificates them.
Yeah.
The money is there. Use the money. If you don't use
Mm-hmm.
it, you lose it. Somebody else is
Right.
gonna be using it. When
Right.
outside is getting the 4,500 to get every year,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
getting that money. I'm not gonna say what
Yeah.
I'm getting, but I'm getting money.
Yeah.
That's for sure. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, sir, not to prolong this conversation, we're gonna have to come back and give people in depth conversations them and information. But again, when I thank you for the first official episode of the Munafa podcast,
Yeah. Let's go. Let's
conversations
go.
that add value. And I'm saying, you also would talk about real life activities,
Mm-hmm.
that would talk about lessons, then would talk about conversations that would add value in a person in life. When you watch this
Yes.
episode, there are any episode where
Una
you
go follow Munafa
go
podcast.
go follow any episode where you dey watch with a try we main goal now for make sure say you learn something. You take
Yeah.
something from that episode. It's not just entertainment, it's educational, it's
Yeah.
inspirational. So follow Munafa Podcast on IG, Facebook at Munafa Munafa podcast, and maybe in also we will end up. I don't know how to get out for you because I'm so excited that we're finally able to get this done. But Sam, thank you so much for
Yeah.
gracing this event here. So we appreciate. I look forward to
Yeah. You're
talking to
welcome,
you.
man. You're
And I
welcome.
mean, and we will catch up more behind the screens.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, bro.
All right.
Tata.
All right.
Have a great day.
Yes.